The rise and fall of the Knights Templar. Today's video explores the fascinating history of the Knights Templar, a group that began with modest origins, but expanded dramatically in size, financial might, and military influence. Before we begin, it's important to remember that historical records often differ. We consulted various sources to present the most accurate account possible. Be sure to watch until the end. There's an unexpected twist to this story. Now let's continue. Origins and growth of the Templar Order. The Knights Templar were a military order of warrior monks who took vows of poverty, chastity, and obedience. These were the same three vows any monk would have taken in Christian Europe. The vow of poverty prevented Templars from owning any private property. The vow of chastity required Templars to be completely celibate. The vow of obedience required them to obey their commanding officers and the rule of the Templar order. Many of the Templars were effectively warrior monks, but some members of the order did not fight. Members who were required to take monastic vows included the Knight Brothers, Sergeants, Templar Sisters, and the order's chaplains. Despite these austere commitments, they eventually became one of the wealthiest and most influential organizations in medieval Europe. This account examines how the Templars developed, the extent of their influence, and their eventual dissolution at the hands of both royal and papal authority. We encourage you to subscribe to our channel and enable notifications to stay informed about our latest content. Please share your comments, questions, and suggestions for future topics. We value your input. The founding and early years. In 1119, 2 decades after the First Crusade captured Jerusalem, Frenchman Hugues de Payens and 8 companions established the Knights Templar to safeguard Christian pilgrims traveling to the Holy Land. King Baldwin II of Jerusalem granted them headquarters on the Temple Mount, placing them at the spiritual heart of the city. Their seal, depicting 2 knights sharing a single horse, powerfully symbolizes their commitment to poverty, unity, and a communal lifestyle, recognition and expansion. At first, the order was small and lacked significant resources. Their fortunes changed when, with the support of Bernard of Clairvaux, the Church officially recognized the Templars in 1129. Pope Innocent II issued a papal bull granting them special privileges, including exemption from local laws and taxes and the authority to build their own churches. Their numbers swelled, incorporating both knights and skilled non-combatant members, creating a highly organized operation, which was one of the first multinational organizations. Innovations and wealth. The Templars became renowned not only as fierce warriors and expert castle builders, but also as pioneers in banking. They developed a system that allowed pilgrims to deposit funds in Europe and withdraw them in Jerusalem, facilitating safer travel. Generous donations further increased their wealth, despite their vows of poverty. The challenges and decline. Fall of Acre to the Mamluks. The fall of Acre to the Mamluks in 1291 was a pivotal event in the history of the Crusades. It marked the end of the Crusader Kingdom of Jerusalem and the last major Crusader stronghold in the Holy Land. The siege began in March 1291, with the Mamluks launching a series of attacks on the city's walls and towers. Despite the valiant efforts of the Crusader defenders, notably the Knights Templar, the Mamluks continued to bombard the city with siege engines and other weapons. By May 1291, the defenders were running low on supplies and morale was low. The Mamluks launched a final assault on the city, and the defenders were unable to repel the attack. With the city on the verge of falling, the defenders attempted to negotiate a surrender. But the Mamluks were not interested in a peaceful resolution and launched a brutal attack on the city. The defenders were massacred, and the city fell to the Mamluks. This event was a significant blow to the Crusader kingdom of Jerusalem and the Crusades as a whole, marking the end of Christian presence in the Holy Land. The Templars relocated to Cyprus, but their original mission had faded. Nevertheless, they remained influential and wealthy, which attracted hostility from powerful figures such as King Philip IV of France. Conflict with the French crown and the Church. King Philip IV, burdened by heavy debts to the Templars, sought to neutralize their power and resolve his financial woes. He allied with Pope Clement V to launch a campaign against the order, accusing them of heresy at a time when the Church wielded immense authority in Europe. The arrest and suppression of the Knights Templar. On Friday, October 13, 1307, Philip IV ordered the arrest of every Templar in France. Grand Master Jacques de Molay and many others were seized. Under torture, they confessed to charges such as heresy and idolatry. Testimonies extracted through extreme measures. These confessions paved the way for further action against the order. The final blow came in 1312 at the Council of Vienne, where Pope Clement V officially disbanded the Knights Templar, ending the reign of this powerful brotherhood of warrior monks. Aftermath and legacy. King Philip's plan to seize the Templar fortune did not succeed as expected. Instead, the order's assets were transferred to the Knights Hospitaller, another religious military order whose legacy survives today through groups such as the Sovereign Military Order of Malta and various branches of the Order of St. John. The fate of the last Grand Master with a twist. In 1314, Jacques de Molay, the last Grand Master, was burned at the stake in Paris. According to legend, he cursed both the king and the pope before his death, and within a year, both Philip IV and Clement V had died. Although Templar property was handed over to rivals, rumors of hidden Templar treasures and secret knowledge have persisted through the centuries. The Templar legacy. Today, the Knights Templar remain a symbol of mystery, influence, and tragedy, a brotherhood of warrior monks who rose from poverty to immense riches, only to fall from glory to ashes. Their story continues to inspire fascination and speculation. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this exploration of medieval history, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more captivating stories from the past.